Hey all, this is Val here with another Epic 7 video. And in today's video, this is an update to my Wyvern 9 auto team. So a sad day has come for Val. I can no longer say that I do Wyvern 9 with 0 debuffs. As you saw from my Requiem War video, I finally finished her. I have her in a good place. And actually, before we go into that, let's take a look at her and her stats. So here she is. I have made improvements to her since the last video that I did. You can see now that I'm already working my way down to get effect chance here. I'm just going to pick up both effect chances and probably just call it, because I have to say, I have had some, as I stated before, the team's not 100%, right? And I have had some fails. However, I've noticed that she's prevented fails with this ability. I've had the decreased tack on the Wyvern boss, and just through really crappy RNG, we didn't get the shield down, and he did his AoE, and it did not wipe the team. Not even close, because Diane's barrier was up, and this decreased attack was up, and everyone lived. They all had about a quarter of health, roughly. So I found that to be very helpful. I've also found that in PvP, that this is really, really helpful when she gets this on an enemy. Like they do, the damage decrease on this is huge. So I decided I am going to get the 75% on this. While it's not 100, this is still, I've seen enough of it to know that I really like this ability. I am going to get that, hands down. It's just, it's so good. It's so good. And I want it to be more reliable, and 75% is decently reliable. Now, the other change is I did pick up the effect chance here. So now this is at 100% chance to defense break. 100%. So those two things have changed, and it's going to make Wyvern even better now. So I'm super happy about it. I'm really excited to see how the new Wyvern 9 team does with debuffs. Now, also, when I get this, it's going to help out Wyvern too, because then I'll actually have a unit that can do 2 debuffs. So she's my only debuffer. So if she stick both of these, I'll only have to survive 1 attack. But the team is built in such a manner that every unit is designed to at least be able to tank once. Some can take twice. Unfortunately, Requiem War can only take once. If he decides to target her the next round and she wasn't healed, even if she was shielded, she's going to die. So she has to be healed before he decides to attack her again. She is the weakest link in the team as far as HP is concerned. You can also see that I did improve her stats a bit. She is now much, much faster at 184 speed. She has 1490 attack, 861, and then look at that health. Look at the health. Oh, ugh. She is the squishiest by far. And that's because I chose to build her a little bit more attack. Let's just be honest. So I went with critical hit chance here, and I went with attack here. Now, critical hit chance wasn't by choice. This was the best thing I had to put on her. I would have much preferred either HP or more attack, but you know, RNG wasn't with me, and I don't have any other speed necklaces that I can bring over to her. But I am in the hunt. I am refreshing like crazy in the shop to try to get it. Everything else is the same as last video. So let's go back into Wyvern 9 and let's see how we do.
I wanna take you out of, take you out of, I wanna show you off. Take you out of, take you out of, I wanna take you out of, take you out of, I wanna show you off. Take you out of, take you out of. show you off. Take you out of.
All right, and that's gonna do it. Like, as you can see, it's pretty stable again. The biggest fear here is that the Wyvern targets Requiem War twice because she just doesn't have the HP to take 2 hits. She has to be shielded, and then she needs a heal immediately after. If he does 2 back to back, she's done. But it's not a wipe. We do still have the DPS to take the shield down. It's just very RNG. It's not a guaranteed wipe, but it's an increased likelihood of a wipe. I really highly recommend Requiem Roar still. She is a great unit. As you can see, the timings on this shield are perfect. I know a lot of people probably thought, oh, she just used it when the last mob on the first wave was going to die, so you're screwed. No, it times out perfectly to where she uses it as soon as he shields for the first time, and he never recovers from that. I really don't want her to use it before that, but as we all know, because of the plus 10 or minus speed that can happen, you know, the order can get messed up. But ideally, the run you saw there is exactly how you want it to go. So that way you can get the shield down as fast as possible and then never really give the Wyvern a chance to recover. Well, that's going to do it all for this video. If you guys have other Wyvern 9 teams you'd like to discuss, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. If you know other builds for Requiem or any of the units in my team, also leave that. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and also hit that bell icon so you know when I have a new video available. As always, thank you all for watching, and all you dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty.